Hi everyone. So previous class we have discussed about concept of energy stored in electrostatic fields. So in this class we are going to discuss about energy stored in terms of electric field intensity and electric flux density. So in this video we are going to discuss about energy stored in terms of capital E bar and capital D bar. So we know that consider the volume charge distribution having uniform charge density rho v is coulombs per meter cube. Hence, the total energy stored in the volume is given by or defined as W suffix E is equal 1 by 2 volume integral of rho v into V dV. So this is the equation of energy stored in or the total energy stored in volume charge distribution. But we know that the relationship between volume charge density and the electric flux density d bar is del dot d bar is equal to rho v. So this is point form of the Maxwell equation. Del dot d bar is equal to rho v is the one of the differential form or point form of the Maxwell equation. And substitute rho v value into above expression, we get the total energy stored is W suffix E is equal 1 by 2 volume integral of del dot d bar into V into dV. So using the concept of vector identity, any vector capital A bar and the scalar V, the vector identity is given by, is represented as, the vector identity is del dot A bar into V is equal del dot VA bar minus A bar dot del V. So according to the concept of vector analysis, any vector capital A bar and the scalar quantity capital V, that is del dot A bar into V is equal del dot VA bar minus A bar dot del V. In the above expression, del dot d bar into V, d bar is the vector quantity, that is electric flux density, and electric potential V is the scalar quantity. So using this vector identity, that above expression, that is del dot d bar into V, can be written as W is equal 1 by 2 volume integral of del dot Vd bar minus d bar dot del V into dV. Applying the integration into both the terms, we get W is equal 1 by 2 volume integral of del dot Vd bar into dV minus 1 by 2 volume integral of d bar dot del V into dV. And the first term, using the concept of the divergence theorem. So what is the significance or the importance of the divergence theorem? The closed surface integral will be converted to the open volume integral. So that is, what is the divergence theorem? Any vector, capital A bar is any vector. The divergence theorem states that closed surface integral of A bar dot ds bar is equal open volume integral of del dot A bar into dV. So this is a statement of the divergence theorem. So using this divergence theorem, the first term of this equation, will be converted to closed surface integral. So therefore, open volume integral of del dot Vd bar dV is equal closed surface integral of V d bar dot ds bar. V d bar dot ds bar. So applying substitute this divergence theorem condition into equation 1, we get the energy stored W is equal 1 by 2 into closed surface integral of Vd bar dot ds bar minus 1 by 2 into open volume integral of d bar dot del V into dV. So we know that according to the concept of the point charges, in case of point charges, what is the equation of the potential? The potential V is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R, and the electric field intensity is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R square, and electric flux density is d bar is equal Q by 4 pi R square. For the case of point charges, the potential is inversely proportional to the distance, and electric field intensity and electric flux density is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So for the concept of the dipole concept, what is the equation of the electric potential? The potential is Qd by 4 pi epsilon naught R square, and electric field and in that case, for the dipole concept, the potential is inversely proportional to the square of the distance, and the electric field intensity is Q inversely proportional to the cube of the distance, and electric flux density is also the inversely proportional to the cube of the distance for the concept of dipole. Okay, so we know that for the point charges, the potential is directly proportional to 1 by r, and the flux density is directly proportional to 1 by r square, and the concept of the dipole, the potential is directly proportional to 1 by r square, and electric flux density is directly proportional to 1 by r cube. So if you take the product of potential and electric flux density, so V is the potential and d bar is the flux density. So now here in the first term, V into d bar is there. So now we take the product of V into d bar. For the concept of the point charges, the potential is directly proportional to 1 by r, and the flux density is directly proportional to 1 by r square, and the product of V into d bar is directly proportional to 1 by r cube. The product is 1 by r cube. And the differential surface is varies r square. Differential surface ds is varies as r square. 1 by r cube into r square. V into d bar is varies as 1 by r cube, and the differential surface is varies as r square. 1 by r cube into r square. 1 by r. As the surface becomes very large, as the surface becomes very large, so the surface becomes very large, the distance r tends to infinity. So the distance of r tends to infinity, 1 by infinity is 0. 1 by infinity is 0. So therefore, applying this condition into above expression means this expression, So surface becomes very large, the closed surface integral of Vd bar dot ds bar becomes 0. Closed surface integral of Vd bar dot ds bar becomes 0. Therefore, the remaining term from equation number 2 is W is equal minus 1 by 2 volume integral of d bar dot del V dV. But we know that the electric field intensity is negative gradient of the potential, that is E bar is equal to minus del V, and applying that condition into this equation, we get the energy stored W is equal minus 1 by 2 volume integral of d bar dot del V is minus E bar. So minus into minus plus, that is equal, the energy stored W is equal volume integral of d bar dot E bar. Volume integral of d bar dot E bar. So this is the equation of energy stored in terms of electric field intensity and electric flux density. So the alternative expressions of energy stored in terms of electric field intensity and energy stored in terms of electric flux density, we can also obtain using the relation d bar is equal to epsilon into E bar. But we know that d bar is equal to epsilon into E bar, and substitute d bar is equal to epsilon into E bar, we get the energy stored in terms of the electric field intensity, and substitute E bar is equal d bar by epsilon naught value in this equation, we get the expression of energy stored in terms of electric flux density d bar. Okay, first substitute d bar is equal to epsilon into E bar. The energy stored expression W is equal 1 by 2 epsilon naught by 2 volume integral of magnitude of E square into dV. E bar dot E bar magnitude of E bar square. And substitute E bar is equal d bar by epsilon naught, we get the energy stored expression W is equal 1 by 2 epsilon naught into volume integral of magnitude of d bar square dV. And potential energy and work done is measured in joule. So So this is the concept of energy stored in terms of D bar and E bar.